Let's talk about one of the most concerning rumors in this war, and that is the claim that the command post of Hamas is located in the cellars underneath Shifa Hospital, and so the question of the legitimacy of bombing a hospital in such circumstances, is there an answer to that? In international law, there's a very clear, simple answer that can be easily understood. International law distinguishes between civilian targets and military targets. If there is military activity within a compound that by definition is supposed to be for civilian use, that's not what gives it immunity. The essence is derived from what the building is actually used for, the color of the walls or the neon signs. That's not what determines whether it's a civilian or military target. If there's a mosque in which there are missiles stored, or if there are terror tunnels underneath, then by definition, the mosque is a military target and it has no immunity. The same goes for a school or a hospital. But we're not talking about a sign. We're talking about a real hospital, the largest hospital in Gaza, in which there are patients, both war-injured and also people treated routinely. And for that very reason, because of international law, the savages from Hamas have decided to locate its command post there. Not only is it difficult to distinguish geographically where the target is, but it's a strategic advantage that the enemy has acquired. It is responsible for any harm to civilians. How does that affect Israel's decisions? The second rule of international law, after what we said of whether it's a military or civilian target, but once it's been defined as a military target, there's another question. Whether the military gain that you anticipate to achieve is greater than the collateral damage that is anticipated. So in the IDF, we have teams which actually rate the military value that we anticipate to achieve from an attack on A or Y target compared to the collateral damage that could be caused by this attack. And then a balance is drawn between these two criteria, and then the decision is made whether or not to shoot. The story of the Shifa and other hospitals is very complicated in that respect, because it's clear that the collateral damage that will be caused is great. I'm talking in net legal terms, and the military value will probably also be very great. So inside the bunkers and the places where these things are being decided, and neither I nor you can drill down to that resolution of what the balance is and how to prevent the collateral damage. Based on that, they'll make the decision.